During the Civil War, there was ongoing guerrilla warfare between the Kansans and Missourians, fueled by the debate whether Kansas should be a free state or a slave state. Incensed by the Free State headquarters town of Lawrence, Voices-Quantrill set out on his revenge against the Jayhawker community. In the early morning on August 21st, 1863, Quantrill rode into the sleeping town of Lawrence with his murderous force of about 300 men. In only 4 hours, they turned the town into a bloody and blazing inferno. Although they killed any man they saw on sight, they did not kill any women or children. The death toll of men was around 180, and it was a huge blow to the Free State economy of Lawrence. The real target of the raid, Jayhawker Senator James H. Lane, who had been responsible for the raid in Osceola, Missouri 2 years earlier, had escaped death by racing through a cornfield in his nightshirt. Although many houses were burned during the attack, many survived and are still standing today in Old West Lawrence. Quantrill's raiders killed their first victim, Reverend Snyder, while he milked a cow at a farm next to the Miller House on 19th Street. This house on Indiana Street was a boarding house at the time of Quantrill's raid. It was spared when Emily Hoyt, the landlady, successfully pled that it was her only source of income. Her son was hiding in the cupola. The Eldridge Hotel was one of the main objectives of the raid, and it was surrendered early in the battle. After evacuating the Eldridge house, it was set afire, and the raiding party spread throughout the community of Lawrence. In the years following the raid, it was rebuilt and restored. This was known as the Hancock House on Ohio Street, and was built around 1860. It was directly on the path of the raid, and Quantrill's men even rode through the front yard. The man who lived there saw them coming out the window and ran out the back into the cornfield. When he came back, he saw his neighbors lying dead in the front yard. It was a painful time for Kansans, but played a part in the rich history of Kansas during the Civil War, and it helped to shape the state into what it is today.